What's going on, guys? TTL here. Going to be going over my top props for Underdog today. If you guys are new to Underdog, use code TTL when you're signing up. Get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. It is definitely my preferred website to play on. You can just scan the QR code in the bottom left or just download the Underdog app. Use code TTL when you're signing up, and you get that $1,000 bonus cash. It's just the three letters, just TTL. And then you also get a free month of VIP when you do that as well. We've been crushing it. Yesterday's free picks, we're gonna go over that real quick. We went 2-1. Obviously, I'm not counting this gimme pick that we took, but we had Bobo under 1.5 3 pointers made. He made zero. I think he attempted just one, at most two. And then we had Hartenstein over 21.5 PRA. He got 22, so barely cashed that one. And then the next play, kind of the opposite, barely lost that one. And it was Donovan Mitchell under 5.5 assists. He ended up getting 6 assists. So 2-1 yesterday, but that's still a 66% hit rate, which will be very profitable long term. Let's hope we can go sweep today. I don't know how many props I'm going to give you guys yet. Somewhere between 3 and 5, though. But let's hope we can sweep today. Let's hope we have a great day today, and let's just get straight into it. So we're going to be using predictiveprofits.ai for our research today. This is a tool I created, and it's kind of blowing up a little bit. A lot of people have started using this. I've gotten so much love for this app. But basically, what it does is it's going to tell you all the players that are on the prop list for sports books and for pick'em apps. You can swap which kind of lines you want right here, and it'll run all the simulations, and it's running 10,000 simulations per prop. And then it's going to tell you whether it's going to take the under or the over, whether which one it recommends. And then it's going to tell you the hit rate that the over or the under had on the number that is on the sports book currently. So, like for example, we look at this one, Tyrese Halliburton. It's saying that he's going to go under 19 and a half points is its projection, and in the 10,000 simulations, it went under in 62.29%. So 6,229 of the 10,000 simulations. And then if I click this, we can see the opposing team's defense, the projected number, all that good stuff, all the details. But we will go over that. We're going to be using this for our research in every single video. But you guys, only the people that watch this video, I don't really post this that often, but you can use code TTL50. I only talk about it in my videos. I do mention it in every video, but if you use code TTL50, you get 50% off of your first week, your first month, whatever you're going to order. So go ahead and just sign up, guys, and let's get into the underdog props for today. So we absolutely crushed it yesterday. This was straight from Predictive Profits, but I posted it in VIP as well. We went 4, 8, 9-1, and then Donovan Mitchell was up here. So 9-2 total. Almost hit two different six picks. Collier pushed, unfortunately, but we did hit two 5Xs but because of that. Absolutely amazing day. We're going to keep on crushing it. We've been crushing it for a while now. You can scroll through their poster wins, and you're just going to see so much love, so many caching slips. Internet's being a little bit slow right now, but we even cashed not this past Flex Friday, but we cashed a six pick the week beforehand, and you're going to see a lot of people showing love for that. So just absolutely crushing it. Go join VIP, sign up to Predictive Profits. Let's get into our picks for today. Sorry that it took so long, but really, really just wanted to emphasize we've been killing it. Let me pull up my underdog and pull up my props list. Get into it. So first off, we're gonna take Cam Payne, and we're gonna take his over zero point 0.5 rebounds. Now the first three that I give may have a little bit of a altered payout. Like this is a 0.77x, for example, but the other one or two that I'm gonna give will not be altered payout. So the first three will be. The second or the last two won't be. But Cam Payne over zero point 0.5 rebounds, it's a 0.77x, and when we search him up, we can see his rebounds. We're gonna go ahead and sort this by hit rate. His rebounds at 0.5 is minus 210 on sportsbooks. He's projected to go over in 81.75% of the simulations. We can see he's gone over in 5 straight. He's gone over in 9 of his last 10, and he's gone over in 45 of 57 this season. He is against the Kings defense, who only allow 51, 50, 50, 51 rebounds per game, but we have him projected for 1.5. So I'm loving this. Between 1 and 2 is his projection. When we look at his minutes played, we can see he's playing an average of around 11 minutes. He doesn't really play less than 10, but we can go ahead and get rid of those games where he has played less than 10, and we can see 39 of 47. So an 83% hit rate this season when he's played more than 10 minutes. I'm loving this. Let's go ahead and lock in. It's just 1 rebound. Let's just go ahead and lock it in. And the second play is going to be another Knicks player, our last Knicks player we're going to take today, but it's going to be Josh Hart under 7.5 assists. 0.87x on this one, so a little bit higher payout than that campaign one. Minus 165 on sportsbooks. The under is the projection with an 81.59% hit rate. He's going under in 5 straight, going under in 9 of his last 10, and he's going under in 47 of 60 this season. Averaging 38 minutes played per game, 40 minutes played per game over his last 10, and 39 over his last 5. The Kings defense is middle of the pack, 16th out of 30 teams with 26.8 assists allowed per game. We have him projected for 5, so quite a bit under the 7.5 number. Let's go ahead and lock in Josh Hart under 7.5 assists. And then third up, we're going to have Isaiah Joe over 0.5 assists, another 0.5 line here, 0.79x on this one. And when we take a look, it's minus 200 on sportsbooks. It's an over projection with 79% hit rate. He's gone over it in 3 of his last 5, 8 of his last 10, and 46 of 58 this season. The Nuggets are dead last in assists allowed, allowing 29 assists per game. We have him projected for around 1.56, so between 1 or 2. And we can see he's playing an average of 20 minutes this season, 18 over his last 10, and 17 over his last 5, and a minimum of 11 minutes. Now, if we get lucky and he plays 18, 20, 30 minutes this game, we can see it's going to go from a 79% hit rate on the season to an 81. And then the more minutes he plays, obviously, the more higher chance he's going to have of hitting this number. But it's just 1 assist. That's all we need. I definitely think he's going to be able to get that today. Now, next up, we're going to go ahead and take Vince Williams. We're going to take his under 18.5 PRA versus the Suns. Loving this prop tonight. And when we take a look at it, we can see minus 125 at the 19.5 number. Under is projected to hit in around 89.87% of the simulations. And we can see we actually had him in VIP last night, and he went under for us. But he's went under 18.5 in 4 of his last 5, in 9 of his last 10, and in 13 of 14 games this season. He's played a maximum of 25 minutes, a minimum of 7 all season. I have him projected for around 20 minutes today, but we can just obviously he's going to have 1 game he's over still. But we have him projected for 14.4 PRA today. The Suns defense is pretty bad. They're 10th in the league for rebounds allowed, so that's good, but then 23rd for both points and assists allowed per game. We still have him projected for 14.4 today, though, which is a 4.1 difference between his line and our projection. So I'm going to go ahead and take this with that 89% hit rate. So let's go ahead and click that, add it to our slip builder, and let's go ahead and add everything else to our slip builder as well, just to see what percent chance we have of sweeping the board today. And now I personally recommend, like, I play these in separate slips, right? I'm not playing this in a 5 pick. But if you wanted to take it in a 5 pick, I'm going to give you your odds of all of these hitting based on the simulations, of course, based on predictiveprofits.ai. Our last pick that we're going to take is, let's go ahead and take Max Christie under 21.5 PRA. And it's actually bumped up again to 22.5. So I'm loving this at the 22.5 number. That's crazy to me. It started off at 20.5 today, and I guess people are just pushing on the over. But I'm going to go ahead and take under on this. I'm loving it at 22.5. The under 22.5 has hit an 89.51%. We're going to go ahead and check that. And we can see he's hit in 5 of his last 5, in 9 of his last 10. My internet's a little slow right now. And then in 54 of 61 this season. Now, the Spurs defense is pretty bad, 21st for points and assists allowed, 25th for rebounds allowed. But we have him projected for under 15 PRA in today's matchup. When we take a look at his last 10, for example, his field goal attempts, he's shooting 10 field goal attempts per game. Last game, which was last night, he shot 5 field goal attempts. I don't think he's going to be shooting a ton. I think he might shoot 10, maybe 11, but I don't think that's going to give him enough to get 22.5 PRA either. I think this number is absolutely absurd, and I love taking the under here. Now, the chances of us going 5-0 is a 42.39%. So, if we get a 10.58x for that, that's going to be a positive 348% positive EV slip, and it's worth taking for 3 units. I'm loving this. You're going to see some plays when you use this slip builder that are going to be 1 unit. It might even tell you not to take it if it's only positive like 5%, for example. But I do highly, highly believe that we are going to go 4-1 at minimum, 5-0 hopefully. But let's cash out today. Let's go 5-0, and I will see you guys in the Discord and in the free section or VIP, either one. And again, if you sign up to Underdog using code TTL or just scan the QR code in the bottom left, when you make your first deposit, you get a bonus up to $1,000, and you get a free month of. Take advantage of that, guys. I'll see you in the next video.